Hey guys, I just want to do another video here on a device that I'm pretty excited to get my hands on again. It's the original Surface Duo. I was able to pick this up off of Facebook Marketplace for about 170 bucks. It's in really good condition. No scratches on the outside. Inside is in excellent condition. No scratches or anything on it. The only issue is going to be USB-C port right here, which I'll be getting some bumpers in the next few days to put that over it. But I believe that was a pretty common thing with this device. All right, so I just want to do a quick little tour of the device. Of course, with this one versus the Duo 2, there's no camera on the back, so it's just a solid flat front and back, which is a really sleek, nice design. All right, you got the two inner screens, and I did have this back whenever it first launched, and of course, everyone knows that story. It had a horrible, probably first year of this device's life. So it really took about 2 years for Microsoft to really give it the commitment that it deserved, in my opinion, as far as software updates and just overall attention to the actual device itself. So this is in a much better state than whenever it first launched. So if there's anyone looking to get it, don't let that put you past getting it, because it's in really good condition. All right, so we're currently running Android 12. Let me show that to you real quick. Android version 12, right there. And I believe I got it yesterday, and there was a security patch for February 17th. So up to date on all the security patches. So as you see now, everything's pretty smooth and fluid with Android 12. It has more of like an actual Windows feel with all the animations and its designs, and everything's really smooth. See, you go into settings here. Has more of like Windows icon types. So really nice. And one of the main reasons why I wanted to get this device to try it out again is just for the multitasking. That's always a huge thing with me. Like my current main device that I've been using for a while now is the Note 20 Ultra. So just excellent device, very speedy, great. But when it comes to multitasking, it's really tough, because all I can really do is open devices split screen vertically. So you got apps like this. Really can't do a whole lot. Just move it up and around. All right. Resize it a little bit if you want to. Can't really do a whole lot, but this is an excellent device. Then still have my Unihertz Titan Slim. And if there's anyone that's interested in purchasing this device, I am selling it. Just because I'm done with the review, and I really don't use it as my daily driver. So excellent condition, everything that came with the original packaging. Just to put a comment below. and yeah, so this device right here is just made for multitasking, because you can do, let's say, one app over here, still have an entire screen to work with over here. that you can run something else on. And of course, if you want to automatically set your favorite apps to span side by side, you can do that just by holding down. Let's say you want to make Amazon and just anything. Let's just say camera. Okay. Try that one more time. I'll give you the option to make it a folder or make it a group. Just hit group. Just hit that button right there. It'll open them up automatically. See that? So my favorite app that I like to put in groups is Instagram and Facebook for socials, YouTube and maps when I'm driving, and then Chrome and Amazon. So if I want to do a little bit of shopping, and then price comparing. So just an ultimate multitasking device. Really excited to get my hands on this one again. I will be getting a skin and a bumper. I am going to try to use the Duo 2 bumper on this one. I'm just going to cut it a little bit and try to customize it to where it fits. Just because I really was never a fan of the original Duo 1 bumpers. It just felt too cheap to me. But of course, the biggest differences between the Duo 1 and the Duo 2 is going to be specs, obviously. No camera on the back. This one has a much inferior camera, of course. So as soon as you open it up, you have one camera on the front with a flash right there, and then in order to use the camera on the back, you gotta fold it around like this. Turn it like this. Open the camera back up, and then that's the one on the back. But the really good thing about the most recent update is that if you got this phone whenever it first came out, it had such bad sensors to where it would never work whenever you went to turn the device. As you see here in this demonstration, it works every single time. Very fast, very fluid, no issues whatsoever. So if you want to just have it in phone mode, works excellent. Turn it around. As soon as you go to do that, just very, very snappy. And that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to get it again, just because I knew that it would function so much better. And of course, you got the fingerprint sensor on the side right here. Versus the Duo 2, it's built into the power button. Then you got the power button, volume up and down. Then your charging port and your SIM tray right there. So fingerprint sensor works great. You have that little new animation whenever you go into it, more like a window style. And on the lock screen as well, go to the lock screen, has more like a Windows look to it. So very cool. And then whenever you go to change a new wallpaper, just say you want to change something else. They always have really good Bing images, absolutely beautiful images through Bing. So let's just choose this one. Okay, and then it gives you the option now to choose a new color palette, to where you can basically change the colors to match part of the wallpaper. So let's do that one. exit out, and there you go. Change your whole color palette. So yeah, see that? So it's a pretty nice feature. Yeah, just an overall excellent device. Really excited to use it, but I just don't want to use it until I get everything in to make sure it's fully protected. So see what else I can show you on this one. So yeah, compared to the Duo 2, I mean it might not be as good, but it's still very fast, very fluid. Still an excellent buy, and like you can get them. You can probably get them brand new for around $300 right now. You can definitely find some used for about, I would say $250 or maybe a little bit more. But yeah, then just an excellent UI for Microsoft. The ability to just take something, span it across if you want to, open it up to where whenever you're creating a new email, it's on this side, and what you're doing is on that side. Let's just take a little bit of camera samples here and flip it around. So as you can see, not the absolute best when it comes to details. Still pretty good. It's definitely passable. Whenever they made this device, they weren't making it to have an excellent camera. They were making it to where this camera can be used just for video calls. This is definitely a more business aspect device for sure. So yeah, guys, just a little quick overview of this device. I'm really excited to get my hands on it again, and then I'll make a video once I get everything in to show you how to install the skin and the bumper that I'm going to customize to fit on it. So, all right, yeah. If you guys have any questions or if there's anything specific you want to see on this device or any comparisons, just let me know. All right, thanks. Goodbye.